So far in this conflict, the U.S. and Israel have been in lockstep. The Biden administration has supported Israel in this war effort and has been with Israel in opposing a ceasefire. But after a month of this conflict, we're now seeing some disagreement about what it should look like in Gaza when this conflict does end.
We believe that the Palestinians should be in charge of their future.
Admiral John Kirby from the National Security Council saying that the White House does not support a prolonged occupation of Gaza, echoing comments from Secretary of State Antony Blinken earlier in the day.
It's also clear that Israel cannot occupy Gaza. Now, the reality is that there may be a need for some transition period at the end of the conflict, but it is imperative that the Palestinian people be central to governance.
The White House response comes just days after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made comments saying that for a, quote, indefinite period, they may have to stay in Gaza to ensure security. The debate comes as Israel marks 30 days since the horrific terrorist attack that started this war, leading to a massive campaign of airstrikes in Gaza, followed by a ground invasion. The bombing triggering calls for a ceasefire from protesters, including on Capitol Hill.
Call for a ceasefire now.
This protester confronted Senator Mitt Romney this morning.
You want to talk or am I going to talk?
I'm going to talk.
Okay, well, I'm not going to listen.
The White House saying today that they'd be open to a temporary humanitarian pause, but that a ceasefire should be off the table.
We don't support that at this time. A ceasefire right now benefits Hamas.
Meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, Michigan Democrat Rashida Tlaib was censured by the House late Tuesday night. The White House was asked about this censure, and a spokesperson sidestepped the question about whether they supported the resolution, but they did say that they strongly disagree with some of the words that Tlaib has used about this conflict. From the White House, I'm Evan Koslof, Spectrum News.